Hello there, Star Wars fans, and welcome back to Going Galactic. I'm Bren Jarlunix.
And I'm Jax Voss.
And we are recording Monday, May the 4th be with you, 2026. Jax, we made it to May the 4th. How was your May the 4th today?
It was great. I wore a Darth Vader cap to school and a T-shirt.
Yeah, you wore. Did you wear an Ahsoka shirt, was it?
No, it was my Darth Vader one.
You wore this one? The one you're wearing? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So with Darth Vader shirt. So we both went full Darth Vader because I brought a bunch of my Star Wars stuff into work. I wore my Darth Vader mask that I bought, my helmet mask, and then I wore my Darth Vader shirt, and I got a cape and everything, and I wore some dress pants, so I was all black, so I looked like Darth Vader. I brought his lightsaber, so we had a whole Darth Vader day today, didn't we?
We so did.
Which was a perfect day to do it because it was the season finale of Maul Shadow Lord. Where
sure was.
Let's just get it out of the way now. I know we're going to talk about it.
Dude, get us season 2. Get us season 2.
Yes.
Now.
I know we're going to talk about it, but I'm going to say it now.
Give us early release.
Yeah.
Right now.
I know we're going to get to it later in the pod, but obviously in today's episodes of Maul Shadow Lord, we did get to see Darth Vader.
It was Darth Vader.
It was Darth Vader.
was right. What should I give him, guys? $100?
Who was right?
Benjo.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Sorry, I wasn't too sure what you said. Yeah, so I was right, and I'm not gonna gloat, but I'm just so happy. I'm so happy it was Vader. I thought it was awesome to see. Give me an overshot. What'd you think of the 2 episodes today?
I thought it was great. Like, to rank it all, both in total, I would have to go 10 out of 10. Definitely, most definitely. Probably episode 9, 10 out of 10, and episode 10 out of 10.
Yeah, I would go
so
episode 9. I'd go 9 out of 10. Episode 10, I'd go 10 out of 10. Episode 9 was a little bit kind of drawn out for me. They were just kind of going in the sewer for a little bit, so that's probably why it brought down to 9. But I mean, 9 out of 10 is still a great score, so I'm not gonna say anything bad. It was still awesome. So yeah, it was a great day for Star Wars fans. A great day for Star Wars. Obviously, again, May the 4th. May the 4th be with all of you, and we got to see the Maul Shadow Lord series season finale. Let's get into it though, and break it down to its core. Before we do that, I'm sorry.
I need to mention, we went to a place. It was Star Wars themed completely. Yep. Dude, the door had Han Solo frozen in carbonite.
Yeah.
That was so cool.
That was awesome.
It was themed Star Wars, and we got some good Star Wars food and drinks. It was great.
Yeah.
It was like, I got like a milk, but it was like fruity.
Yeah, it was like
really
a blue milk or something. Yeah. It was like a blue milk because of,
And then I got French toast, the Tatooine French toast for my main meal.
That was awesome. Yeah, I got mine was like the smuggler hash was the name of the food.
Yeah.
And I got the Mandalorian morning or something like that for the drink, which was really good.
Mandalorian morning is a food.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Then I got like the Tatooine spritz or something like that. That was pretty good. Yeah, that was a good. And then there was a projector on the wall that showed it had Star Wars backgrounds and stuff.
Yeah,
and
it had ships.
Yeah, and then there was a TV that was showing Star Wars. It was playing The Rise of Skywalker. And then there's just decorations all around. There's life size stormtroopers and Darth Vader, and Yoda's in the corner, and there's Obi-Wan Kenobi, stuff like that. There was a bunch of different characters.
I don't think it was Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah, it was Princess Leia was in one corner.
Oh yeah.
So that was super cool. We had a great time there. We went there on May 3rd, Sunday morning.
Oh yeah, yesterday.
Yep, yesterday morning. So that was a great time. And then of course today was awesome to be able to get to enjoy May the 4th be with you.
Very much.
The other thing I wanted to mention, just some news, and I'm sorry if I didn't tell you this, Jax, because I think I was supposed to mention on the last pod, but I forgot, and I'm so sorry. Today, Burger King, they launched a new Star Wars themed menu, and it's like Mandalorian and Grogu themed. So me and my wife and my daughter, we met at Burger King today for lunch, and they have a Mandalorian burger, and they have Grogu fries, and they had a milkshake, a blue milkshake, kind of like blue milk, and it was awesome. So
really?
So you and I are gonna have to go to Burger King pretty soon, just so we can get. They also have a Mandalorian collectible cup. I'll show you upstairs. So we'll have to. I'll have to show you those, and we'll have to go to Burger King really soon.
Dang.
Yeah.
Some sad news, unfortunate. I broke my arm a couple of days ago. I ran into a blue mat on the wall for PE.
He was racing with his friends probably, and then and then jumped against it as hard as he could because he's a young man, he's a boy, and they like to do those crazy things in middle school. What?
Middle school.
Yeah, middle school.
Really?
Are you elementary school?
I'm in 5th grade.
Oh, is that elementary? Okay, sorry. What is it?
Okay, you know what? No.
What is it?
It's elementary.
Oh, it is? Okay. Yeah, I can't remember. Well, my
What?
school... Well, it's weird because my school did something weird when I was in middle school. So I was in 5th grade, and the 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade players, they tried out for basketball, and they had an A team and a B team. And the best players were on the A team, and then the second, the not-so-good players were on the B team. Well, then they changed the rules. When I went into 6th grade, they made it so the 5th and 6th graders are on one team, and the 7th and 8th graders are on another team. So they kind of brought the 5th graders into, like, junior high, into middle school. And I was like, why are the 5th graders in here, like, with the middle schoolers? They're in elementary school. And it was annoying because I should have been able to play basketball for an extra year, but I didn't get to. This was a long story for, like, no reason whatsoever. I apologize. Okay.
That's not that long. Yeah.
Okay, let's get
Makes
into
sense.
Maul Shadowlord. Let's talk about what happened. So, Episode 9, Strange Allies. So, we start off with Dryden Voss offering Maul passage off of Janix in exchange for Maul to help in taking over the leadership of Crimson Dawn. So, Dryden is like, yeah, but, I want you to kill this guy so I can be in charge.
Yeah.
And Maul's like, okay. So, Maul speaks to he goes into Devon's mind while she's sleeping. And he tells her a rendezvous point so that they can all meet up. So they do meet up. And so Maul is like, I'm going to get you guys off the planet. You're going to come with me. So Lawson, Riley, Two Boots, and the Jedi, Daki, and Devon, they team up together. And they're like, oh, let's go. Okay. So they're going through the underground, they're going through an underground area because they're going to go to a power station so they can get out into the jungle. They're like, okay, we're going to go to the jungle, and we're going to get away from the city. And that's where our ship is going to pick us up. That's the rendezvous point where Dryden Voss is going to pick us up. So, on the way there, Daki's a little confused because he's like, Devon, why is Maul able to speak to you, in your, sleep? Why do you guys have this connection? And she's kind of like, she's trying to kind of avoid that she's, let Maul into her, they've kind of have, a connection, unfortunately. So then they get through, they fight their way through some of the Imperial troopers, but as they get through the underground area, they get to an acidic pool or lake, this acid underwater place. And who shows up? The Inquisitors.
Oh, yeah.
So the Inquisitors. The Inquisitors, yeah.
Wait. Oh, yeah.
So they're underground. They're at that acid pool, and then the Daki is turns around. He's looking. He's staring, and then Maul's like, "What is it?" And he's like, "Someone's coming." And then around the corner, 2 Inquisitors come out. The first brother and the 11th brother. They come out, and there's a huge battle.
Yeah, then
so
they
there's
fight.
a huge battle, which was awesome.
And man, doesn't he slice off Maul's knee in that scene?
No, I think that was Vader in the next part. That was Vader
yeah,
a little
okay.
bit. That was later in the next episode. But the
That was in
Inquisitors.
this episode.
So the Inquisitors get there, and they're fighting, and this really cool other Zabrak, he sacrifices himself, and he's getting shot, and then he just runs and tackles 3 of them into the pool, into the acid.
And then he shoots his his knives.
Yeah, he throws his knives at 3 guys, and then he tackles the other 3 into the pool, and then he dies. And you're just like, dude, this guy was awesome. I'm so sad that those brothers died because they were just so cool.
For the best.
Yeah.
It's sad.
It was sad. So then we see that they're trying to cross the river. So they're trying to pull over. They have Spybot goes out and he fixes the thing. He's pulling it back, and then that's when the fight starts. So then they start going over one by one. Devon goes over first, and then boom, she gets over, and then they get the Mandalorians over, and then
because the droid has a thing
he fixes it.
he has a thing and it sticks down, and then they hop on it, and then he rides them to across the water.
Yeah.
And so people are just hopping on by and by.
Yep.
And
So then Devon goes over, Daki goes over, and then they're still fighting, and Maul's just and Maul, I love this part, he takes his lightsabers in half. He rips his lightsaber in half and uses the 2 blades to fight against him. Then he jumps across and he lands on the middle thing, and as he keeps on going, the one of the Inquisitors slices Spybot. Throws his lightsaber and slices Spybot in half.
Yeah,
so
and then
Spybot's
Maul
gone.
got so mad, so he sliced.
Yeah.
He went straight for the Inquisitors.
Yep. So he was really upset.
And then Docky and Maul were fighting them.
Yep.
But then Maul was like, go, Docky, go. Because he wants Devin to be on Maul's side. And he's like, he wants Docky to be too. Because, he wants Devin as an apprentice.
We know what he wants Docky.
Yeah.
He wants Docky dead.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And so he's like, go, Docky, go. So Docky jumps across and Maul takes out. That's when he takes out his 2 boys.
Yes, you're right.
And then he starts fighting the Inquisitors and then
he jumps across. He gets across. The thing falls into the water so that the Inquisitors can't get across, and then they go away. So they get away from the Inquisitors and they get out to the forest. And then as they're walking through the forest, they can't really see, and there's like that mist up ahead. And then the 2 Mandalorians who are left, there's only 2 Mandalorians left, Rook Cast and the other guy, they run out and they're like, all right, let's scout ahead. And then you hear screaming and you hear lightsabers and you hear, you're like, oh my gosh, there's no way that it's the Inquisitors.
And then Rook Cast runs back and she's like, something is there.
Yeah, and
something big.
And then she gets sucked down to the ground and pulled back into the mist, and then she gets killed. And you're just kind of like,
wait, Rook Cast gets killed?
Oh, she's dead. Yeah, she's dead. Yeah.
Wait, really?
Yeah, she got pulled back in because she runs out and she's like, "There's something there," and then and she gets like pulled back in, and then out comes Lord Vader. Who, man, that was so cool to see.
I'm scared, guys. I'm scared.
I know. It was just so cool to see because
Vader
yes,
for the very first time.
Very first time. We've been waiting 27 years for this. 27 years. Maul has been in the Star Wars universe for 27 years. He was introduced in 1999, and they had never met. For 27 years, we never got to see them meet, and they are finally, aside from, there were some comic books, but those are legends. They're not canon. So this is the first time that these two have met in canon as Maul and Darth Vader.
Dang.
And it was awesome, right?
Very.
Yep. So then the next episode begins, and I love that we didn't know. So, Chapter 10, the 10th episode, they had called it the finale for the longest.
And then,
yeah.
And
the
then
finale.
they just didn't call it anything.
Yeah, because then on Chapter 10, when you go on Disney Plus and you click on it, it just says Chapter 10. But then after the intro, it says Chapter 10, The Dark Lord. So the name of the episode was The Dark Lord.
I did see that.
And I loved that they didn't reveal that to us. Of course, they couldn't, because if they had done The Dark Lord, we would have all known it was Vader. So
I didn't think about that.
Yeah. So thank God they didn't name it that. But they were smart. They knew, so they named it the finale until it came out, and then it was called The Dark Lord. So
that makes sense.
So we see the beginning of the episode starts with them fighting Vader. Vario, Two Boots, and the Lawsons, they try to go ahead to go and meet Dryden. Docky starts to realize that Vader's a Sith Lord. And this is when Maul, after they kind of escape, they escape Vader for a little bit. And Maul is like, Docky's saying, hey, we need to relax and we need to calm. And Maul is saying, no, you need to embrace your anger and you need to.
That's what the dark side does. They're like, you have to unleash your anger and then fight the Jedi.
Yeah. And I like what Maul said. He urges Devin to use aggression because he knows that Vader was a Jedi at one point. So he knows, no, Vader's going to know how Jedi fight. So you can't fight as a Jedi. You need to fight like a Sith. Because that's the only way you'll survive.
Because Darth Vader is a Sith and a Jedi.
And he was a Jedi before.
Crazy.
Yep. So as they're going forward, the Vader comes through the wall, which was awesome.
He just put his fist through and he went.
Yeah. He comes through the wall, and we see the Inquisitors. They then join Vader, and the Inquisitors are fighting against Devin, and Docky and Maul are fighting against Vader, which was impressive to see that Devin held up her own against 2 Inquisitors.
Dude, that was cool.
Yeah.
No, Maul and Docky were fighting.
Vader, yeah.
Inquisitors.
No, not at first. Yeah, not at first. They're fighting Vader, and Devin's fighting the 2 Inquisitors. Then they all kind of come together. Docky throws his lightsaber to Devin, and she has 2 lightsabers. Then the 3 of them together, they're all fighting.
They're all fighting.
Yeah. So then Maul's fighting Vader, Docky's fighting the Inquisitors, and then Devin's fighting. Well, sorry, Docky and Devin are fighting Inquisitors.
And I was just like, Docky's gonna die. Docky's gonna die.
Yep.
I already knew it because.
Oh yeah, we just knew it was gonna happen.
Yeah.
So then, as they get there to the rendezvous point, the forward party of Vario, the Lawsons, and Two Boots, they they realize that there's not their ship isn't there. It's a Imperial shuttle, and so they're like, oh my gosh, not an Imperial shuttle, a Imperial gunship. And they're like, all the stormtroopers are there, and they have a cannon. They're shooting at them, so they got to take cover and take aim and all this sort of stuff, which was crazy. During the fight, we see that Maul he pushes off one of the Inquisitors, the first brother. He pushes him off the cliff, and then that's when we see Maul and Daki fighting Vader, and we start to see Vader Maul gets his slash in the leg, like you were talking about.
That's when that happens,
Yeah.
and then he's like getting electrocuted, sorta. Like
Yeah.
at different times, he's getting like pain spasms, and it's like, yeah, he's just,
So Maul, I just dropped my phone. Sorry. So then Maul, he starts to realize that he looks back and he sees Devin fighting the 11th brother, and this is when Maul decides, as
he's gonna betray Daki.
Exactly.
This is when he knows Daki's gonna die.
Yep.
And then Devin's gonna get anger.
Yep.
And then Maul's gonna be able to train Devin.
Exactly.
And then Devin and
he
Maul.
force pushes Daki at one point. He force pushes Daki into Vader even more. And Daki's like, what the heck? And like he's still trying to fight, and he's holding his own, but it's Darth Vader. I mean, like, what are you gonna do? Cut back to the forward party. They steal a cannon. They're able to able to distract the stormtroopers with Vario running around. They steal a cannon. They take out one of the gunships. They're taking out some stormtroopers, but then another gunship shows up and shoots their cannon down. Two Boots gets damaged, and then Lawson, he gets trapped behind a tree and kind of like knocked down, and then he finally is able to get the cannon, and he starts shooting a bunch of the stormtroopers, and then he gets shot, and then he runs off into the mist and sacrifices himself so that Riley and the others can live.
I almost cried.
He's not dead. I'm not. I don't.
I don't think he is either.
I think he's back. I think
he
he's
disappeared into the mist.
Yeah, I think he's gonna get captured. I think he's gonna be back in season 2. I am. I'm saying it.
I do think that because he didn't get shot multiple times. He got shot once.
Yes, and he got
and
shot.
I was like, there's a chance he could still be alive.
Yeah.
But, I mean, dude, there could be not a chance.
Yeah. So then at one point, Devin, she's fighting the brother, and she feels that her master's died. So she feels it in the force. She's like, Master. And she runs back, and then she sees Darth Vader's lightsaber right through Daki's heart. And we see Master Daki take his final breath, and we say goodbye to a legend of the Dino Jedi.
Daki.
I know.
What if Daki stays alive?
That one I'm not too sure of.
Well, I mean, it's just maybe. Yeah, probably not. Because
I'm going to say
I'm
no.
just confused because in Ahsoka, I was so confused. Because Sabine got a lightsaber right through her heart. And she didn't die.
I think she gets stabbed, she doesn't get stabbed all the way through her body. Like, it just kind of goes a little bit through her, right? I have to rewatch that.
It went all the way through.
I don't think it went through her heart. I think it went through her right side. Like over here. I can't remember, though. I remember when I first watched Ahsoka 2, I was kind of like, wait, why is she, what the heck? But I guess they were there quick enough to save her. But I think it also depends on not just where you get stabbed, but how quickly someone tries to save you, because we saw Kylo Ren get stabbed in the Rise of Skywalker, and Rey is able to force heal him there. But like Obi-Wan Kenobi in the first movie in Episode 1, Phantom Menace, when Qui-Gon gets stabbed, Obi-Wan Kenobi fights Maul for another 7 minutes.
Yeah.
And Qui-Gon's just laying there dying. So, it's just hard to be like, well, you can't save him now. He's been laying there for a while. So, with Daki, I just can't imagine he just can't be saved now because it's just been too long,
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
And then we're about to explain it. So, it's physically not possible. Daki could not survive.
Yeah. So, we see Two Boots and Vario. Two Boots and Riley and Vario, they rendezvous with Dryden. Devin gives into her rage when she sees her master get killed, and Maul promises to train her. She fights against the Inquisitors, and thankfully she escapes Vader.
And then Maul's you are not strong enough. I will train you.
Yeah.
So then they leave. He collapses the entire place.
Yes.
The Inquisitors might have been dead. Might have.
So I know the
not.
11th brother gets away, because we kind of see him run away.
The 11th brother, doesn't one of the brothers die?
So
they get pushed off a cliff.
The first brother got pushed off the cliff, but so how far are you into Ahsoka?
The 4th episode.
Okay. You've already
he's
seen he's in it. So it's kind of difficult to explain because you have to watch all of Ahsoka. Because we don't know it's hard to explain the first brother. It's hard to explain. You haven't seen Ahsoka yet, so you got to finish that. Then I'll talk to you about it.
Okay.
So Devin, so Maul and Devin, he gets away, and then while she's on the ship, she agrees. She's like, fine, like you can train me. I'm ready to
And
be
she's
trained.
crying.
And she's like,
she's crying, and then Riley, you see him crying because
Yes.
Lawson died, and both of those two, I think they might fall in love. I'm just kidding.
maybe. Now I don't know if
Maybe.
she's not capable of. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Devin's gonna be
I
dark
was
side,
just thinking
man.
that they were gonna fall in love in the first 2 episodes.
Yeah. Yeah, Devin's gonna be full dark side now, man. I don't know if she's capable of love.
Devin, you saw her eyes. She was like crying, and she was like, "Fine."
Yeah, I'll do it.
She's gonna get angry.
Yeah. So they get saved by, like you said, they get saved by Dryden Voss, and Devin agrees to be his apprentice, and the episode ends on Maul's face, just like finally he's done it, So he's a bad guy, but he's a cool character, but he's a bad guy.
It's very, very true. And I love Donkey.
I know. That's it's hard. It's funny because it's a character for so long we've been thinking he was gonna die. So we knew he was gonna die, but
We
it
didn't know
still
how.
was painful to see him die like that. You know what I mean? It was just
Yeah.
like no, and
I knew he was gonna die in that scene.
yeah.
When
and
they were fighting, I was like,
yeah,
"He's dead."
yeah. And when he put up such a good fight against Vader, you're like, good job, man.
Dude, he was doing good.
Yeah.
But Vader,
It's
dude,
Vader.
no, he was actually. Donkey was doing really good.
Yeah.
He was
The problem is it's just Vader.
Yeah, he was
it's just-
fighting against Vader. He bounced Vader back, but Vader, he went crazy. He just went
Yeah.
and just stabbed him.
The strength is just
Right
unmatched.
through the heart.
Strength is just unmatched, man.
And the season ends.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's not over.
Yeah.
but
So and I
we
saw.
won't see more for a couple of years.
So I got to be honest with you, Jax. I saw an article recently. I didn't read it, but I saw an article that said Star Wars fans won't have to wait too long for Maul Season 2. So I'm thinking there's actually a chance where they've already, this says that it's expected to premiere late 2027.
Really?
Yeah,
That's still far away.
I know, but I kind of expect it to be 2028.
Dang,
Yeah.
really?
Oh, yeah. Animated shows always take forever for them to make.
That's true.
I mean, every show nowadays. I mean, when did Ahsoka come out? 2023? That was 3 years ago. It's been out for,
Dang.
and then, Andor took 3 years to make too. Was it 2022 to 2025?
That's live action.
Yeah, I know. But so is Ahsoka. Taking 3
But
years.
Maul isn't.
Yeah, I know, but usually, sometimes animation takes longer.
Yeah.
Just because of all the drawing that they have to do
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So you just never know. It's always a scary thing, but we'll see. That'd be really nice to get it in 2026. I'd be really welcoming of that.
It's true.
Yep.
2026?
2027, sorry.
Okay, I was about to say 2026. That'd be a dream.
Yeah, I'll take that.
W.
But late 2027, I'll be happy with that too.
Yeah.
Anything else to say that we missed or that you liked or enjoyed for the whole series? I'm gonna have to rewatch it now, just to
Maul?
get a full binge watch.
Yeah.
It's nice to have it spread out through the weeks because you get to enjoy it for a longer time. But once it's here, I'm like, okay, got to rewatch it all now just to kind of be ready. So, what did you think overall? Give me your thoughts on the Maul TV series, the first season.
For season 10.
10 out of 10.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, it was awesome. I'll go a 9.5 out of 10.
Same. I'll go a 9.5. I'll say.
Because we gave some 9s and 8s out of 10s throughout the time, so we
Yeah,
can't give it a full
it's
10
true.
out of 10.
I think I gave one episode an 8.
Yeah. You hated it.
So-
You hated this series.
Yeah, it was terrible. Yo, that series was the worst series ever.
Trash.
I don't even know why we're talking about it anymore.
Yeah.
Garbage.
Yeah, it was
no,
so,
it was great.
it was so much better than I expected it to
Yeah.
be. And I had pretty high expectations, but it was better than I thought
Before
it
the
would be.
first 2 episodes came out, before the TV show came out, I was crazy. I was
Yeah.
like freaking out.
I
You were
know.
there.
I remember you were on the trampoline just
Yeah, I was more excited than that.
so-
I was more excited than that than any other episode.
Jax, 10 hours! 10 hours, Brenjar, 10 hours! Kept on yelling it. All right, let's go ahead and get into Jax's book section. You have any updates on your Thrawn journey or any other Star Wars books or anything?
130 still. And I know I've been saying this for weeks. I might start for Dark Disciple. I've been saying that forever. But I think I might start it this week. Like, actually.
Yeah.
But it's probably going to be this month. But,
Gotcha.
yeah.
Yeah, I've been struggling. I haven't read anything since I got back from vacation, and then we've done like 3 episodes since then. Maybe
true.
2 episodes. Yeah, 3 episodes. So I've been struggling. So I know I'm reading Padawan and I'm reading The Living Force. So I just gotta really push through it, But
Yeah, don't you have to tone it soon?
oh, I already returned that. I have a copy of it from my PDF website. Yeah, so it's all good. But I'm just I need to get back into it. Let's get into Brenjar's today in Star Wars. Meow, 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 meow. I got to pull the app up. I got to stall. I'm sorry. I don't have the app pulled up. Okay, so let's see this week in Star Wars. Let's go with, when did we last record? What was last Monday?
Today is May 4th.
Last Monday was the 27th. So since then, let's see. May 29th. Lego Star Wars The Yoda Chronicles Episode 1, The Phantom Clone, premieres on Cartoon Network. That's fun. May 30th, 1999, The Phantom Menace opens in Malaysia.
Really?
Yeah, very cool. There we go. May 31st, 2003, for his duel with Dooku, Yoda wins an MTV Movie Award for Best Fight.
Cool.
A newly animated Yoda, voiced by Frank Oz, accepts the award. Promise myself cry I would not, says the visibly moved Jedi Master.
Dang.
That was April. That was supposed to be... Jax, I was doing the wrong month. I was doing May. That was supposed to be April.
Today's May.
I know, but I was doing May 27th, not April 27th. Such a knucklehead. My bad, folks. Okay, let's go back. Let me start over again. April 28th, 1965. Stephen Bloom, the voice of Zeb in Star Wars Rebels and soon-to-be Mandalorian and Grogu, was born. On April... let's go to April 30th, 1999. The first Star Wars Celebration fan convention is staged in Denver, Colorado. So that's Star Wars Celebration.
Dang.
So I always talk about Star Wars Celebration?
Yeah.
So the first Star Wars Celebration, I never mentioned, I guess, was in Denver. Pretty cool.
Dang.
Yep. All right, May 1st, 1991. Timothy Zahn renews the public's passion for Star Wars with the release of Heir to the Empire. So that's cool. I didn't know that was that date. So on May 1st, 1991, the Heir to the Empire book came out, which was the first book of the old Thrawn trilogy. So in the Legends Thrawn trilogy, that's what it was called, Heir to the Empire.
Huh.
Yeah, so May 1st, 1991, I did not know that. Let's go to May 2nd, 2014. Star Wars Legion, an art exhibition showcasing individualized artistic interpretations of the iconic...
Did you say May 22nd?
May 2nd.
If I said May 22nd, I was like, no, you're doing it wrong again.
May 3rd, 2002. Over 27,000 fans flocked to Indianapolis for Star Wars Celebration 2, the second Star Wars Celebration.
Cool.
And then May 4th, today. May 4th, 1979, the fan-coined May the 4th be with you slogan gets its first major boost of exposure when the London Evening News uses it in a half-page congratulatory note to Margaret Thatcher, who had just won and became Britain's first female prime minister. That one I knew about because that's the
May
first...
the 4th be with you all.
Yeah, that's the first time May the 4th was ever used. That's the origin of that term. It came from wishing Margaret Thatcher, May the 4th be with her. So kind of a cool thing. Yep. And that was fun because I got to give a presentation at work today that was based about Star Wars. I talked a little bit about the origin of May the 4th, and then I also talked about some other characters and some of their qualities and things like that. So that was really fun. So
nice.
May the 4th, 2026, Brenjar Loomis gave a presentation at his work on Star Wars. So that's a day in history now.
It's going to be famous. It's going to be history books, dude.
I know. I can't wait. Alrighty. Mandalorian and Grogu is in 17 days.
Can't wait. We got tickets. We already said that.
17 days. 17 days. 17 days. 2.5 weeks.
17 days.
It's 2.5 weeks, man.
Dude.
I know.
Dude.
Can't wait. I'm so excited. Jack's boss. This is where you could say me too or something,
I just can't believe.
I know. Can't believe it.
I just can't. I'm going to have a heart attack.
You know what I can't believe? Maul's over. Maul Shadowlord Season 1 is over. It's in the books. It's a wrap. It's a wrap.
True.
It's over. We will never, ever get to experience watching the Season 1 of Maul Shadowlord for the first time ever again.
And they're not coming out for Season 2. Just kidding.
Ever. No,
I'm
they
just
canceled
kidding.
it. I'm just kidding.
They are.
All right. Do you want to say our goodbyes? Oh, no, we got to do our question. I'm sorry.
Yes, you-
I'm sorry. We have to do our question of the day.
Pencil.
All right, Jax, tell them what is the question of the day.
Question today. I picked this. Guys, I know you can thank me. It's a good question, right?
Yes.
What's your favorite battle?
Yep. Favorite Star Wars battle. Not favorite Star Wars war.
Or
Favorite-
lightsaber battle?
Or lightsaber battle. This is exclusively battle, not lightsaber battle. Now, lightsabers could be in the battle.
Like the
but-
Battle of Felucia, the Battle
Yes.
of Coruscant, the Battle of...
Geonosis.
yeah, all
things
of
like
these
that.
battles.
Correct. So, go ahead, Jax. You tell me what was your favorite battle in all of Star Wars.
Battle of Felucia.
Okay, well, that was easy.
Very. It was so cool. It was in my Clone Wars. Ahsoka got taken away. Matrandosans took her to a place. Those episodes are so cool, dude. And those Trandosans, that was the first time we saw that they hunted down Wookiees, and they killed Wookiees. And like we were talking about in one of our podcasts, I think, in Book of Boba Fett,
Yeah.
that
Black Chrysanthemum.
Wookiee, Black Chrysanthemum, he saw a Trandos and he freaking did he rip his head off or something?
He rips his arm off, yeah.
Oh yeah, it was crazy.
Close enough. Okay, that's a great battle. I like it. Good job. You went into the archives there. Mine's going to be less fun, but it's a better battle. I'm just kidding. Mine is the Siege of Mandalore. So the last 4 episodes of the Clone Wars.
Come on, you can't do that, dude. That's too iconic.
But it's the best.
I would do that.
Well, so what? We're doing every favorite battle besides the Siege of Mandalore?
Yes.
Okay. My favorite battle besides the Siege of Mandalore. Man, I'm thinking like some of the Rebels battles with like Thrawn, but I don't think they have any names. Like I don't think they have any the Battle of da-da-da. Like I don't think they have any names really.
That's true.
Because the Clone Wars has like the names of them. Let me hang back to the Clone Wars then. Let me jump back to the Clone Wars and let me say, I'm thinking of Geonosis a lot because I'm looking at episode 2 poster over there. What about episode 3? Battle of Coruscant? No. Ooh, the Battle of Utapau. That's good with Grievous and Kenobi. When Kenobi finally kills Grievous.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. Maybe the Battle
that
of
one
Utapau.
is good, dude. That was really cool.
Ooh, I might take it. I'm taking it. I'm taking the Battle of Utapau.
Okay.
That's a great one.
Okay.
Yeah, episode 3.
Yeah.
Episode 3.
Dude,
get
that's a
little
cool
shout out.
planet.
Yeah.
That's when
Utapau's
Order
really cool.
66 happens.
Utapau is one of the first. So in like the history of Star Wars, Utapau is one of the first inhabited planets in the galaxy.
Really?
Yeah. Because one of the first it comes one of the first civilizations in Star Wars history. But
Dang.
alrighty. So you said Battle of Felucia. I said Battle of Utapau. So for you fans listening at home, please answer our question. What is your favorite Star Wars battle? And ask us some other questions that we can answer on the next episode or whatever you want to hear from us. We'd love to hear from you.
Most
And
definitely.
we'll read your comments on the pod and we'll get to answer them together.
Please
and-
comment.
Yeah, please. Yeah. Drop us some comments, guys. Drop us some likes. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's just say our goodbyes then. If you like Going Galactic, do us a favor, rate and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. If you're watching on YouTube, please like and subscribe. Comment down below, again, your answer to our question, and let us know if you have any questions for us you'd like us to answer in the future. But other than that, you can email us your questions at goinggalactic77@gmail.com. But from all of us here at Going Galactic, I'm Brenjar Lunix.
And I'm Jax Voss.
May the 4th be with you.
May the 4th be with you.
Bye.